got in some down the hill, the 456 building. My man used to do a party in the basement, and she got real crazy, real crazy.
This was a minute ago.
A while ago.
And notice what you said, a party in the basement.
Party in the basement.
It's where should never go. If you are successful or plan to be, I would never go to
Yo, listen, we was still hood. We was still hood.
I won't even throw a party in the basement of my house.
We was still hood.
Right, of course.
All right, we still hood.
Doing hood shit.
All right, we doing hood
You
shit.
know better now.
Get your money up, throw a party, everybody pay to come through.
Right.
All right, we got bottles, all that shit, you know what I mean? It's underage, all types of stupid shit.
Slow that out, Zoo. You got drinks to not being in parties and basements no more. That's what.
Well, let's toast to that. Let's toast to that.
Absolutely.
We gotta toast to that.
I got some. Look at here. Look.
No more basement parties.
No.
I could have did this with Bobby because I used to do security at the basement parties in the 90s.
In the 90s? Shout out to 94 from Woodmore. Like I said on All About the Money, I was really in the kitchen cooking 94 from Woodmore.
There it is.
Shout out to everybody. I wanted GS9 to get free so bad.
No more basement parties. No more basement parties.
Don't go to no more basement parties. You don't have
to be
out.
It's over.
It's over.
But
so tell me, you
when everything was done, my first thought was, I gotta get to my son. I gotta get to my son right now.
Did you think did you like in hindsight?
I was like, I did what I had to do, but I need to get to my son right now. That was my only concern. Everybody said, yo man, don't go outside yet. I need to get to my little man.
Yeah, imagine. Only real men understand this. Imagine you dying, going to jail, whatever. Imagine your kids growing up with no father, running reckless in the street.
I don't even want to picture it.
I just brought that up.
Imagine anything can happen when you're not around. Your kids can get molested when you're not around. Real deep.
All types of crazy.
Anything can happen. Imagine convincing your kid to sell some crack or to shoot him. Rest in peace of Vuk. I remember niggas had me. I'm 15. Niggas had me in Flatbush at the time. These all old and you know I'm running. Gang. I'm in it now.
Right.
And we was gonna go rob a nigga's spot. And that gun in my hand, I'm here. You gonna go in the spot, we gonna knock on the door, and then we gonna back everything down, move, shoot them, and I'm with it, I'm there. You know how I would feel if somebody had my kids doing that dumb shit? For what? It wasn't no money in it. The money that they probably would have quit, 10 pounds, 20 pounds, whatever, what? That's not even, that's not even a trip to me. That's nothing.
Right.
So imagine your life get cut short when you thinking something is perspective. You thinking that's some shit. I robbed the whole barbershop at one time. I'm not gonna say where I was, because there's probably still niggas that's mad about it.
Yeah.
I robbed the whole barbershop. This is why I do so much good, because you know you're gonna do bad shit when you ignorant, don't know no better.
Right.
But my good outweighs the bad. That's why I'm so blessed.
If you worry about your karma.
Yeah.
I don't believe in karma, but I believe in balance. If that's the same thing, then yeah.
It's the same
thing.
My good outweighs my bad tenfold. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm living, with a bullet in my head, bullet in my back, shot multiple times. Sometimes you get shot, sometimes you shoot niggas. Look at the scoreboard, I'm still up.
Right.
But I robbed the whole barbershop because niggas say, oh, they got jewelry, they got money. Nigga, when I tell you, I probably took the money, it wasn't more than $2,000. Armed robbery on the whole barbershop. It was a kid there. A kid was there. The nigga said, "No, my son, yo,
reckless
no."
endangerment.
And I'm there like, get it. And I'm just like, I'm feeling fucked up at that time, but I'm already in it.
Right.
But I'm like, what the fuck?
This ain't making no
Imagine that, like, the nigga
That's your kid in there.
And at this, I ain't having a kid. I'm 17. I'm like a little kid at this time, but it's like bullshit.
Right.
And I'm doing this, and I'm like, that was when I don't remember nothing else that happened with that robbery, except for niggas throwing shit in the bag or whatever, except for niggas, yo, my kid, no. Now I let them, put your kid up there, nigga, nobody else move.
Right.
And these is all at the direction of older niggas who I thought was gangster. Because my perspective being 5'5", thinking a nigga that's 5'10" is tall. I'm thinking this is gangster. That's not gangster.
Right.
I'm not thinking, then when I went and I got a job, I started working for Verizon, I'm seeing niggas gangster. Y'all niggas got multiple cars. Shout out to my man Ant. Ant taught me that nigga, you always keep a truck and you keep a drop top. That's how you roll. Nigga, don't get no house or no apartment in the chick name. Get in your own name so she can never kick you out.
Right.
Niggas I'm thinking is gangster previous, they living with their moms. Real shit.
That perspective thing.
Or they baby moms arguing over orange juice.
Come on,
let me
man.
hit on that
Who
perspective.
took the orange juice?
I'm locking them out.
Let me
You
hit on
not
that
coming to this house.
perspective thing real quick. The crying thing I just want to talk about. You know what I'm
crying
saying?
thing?
Because the crying
said
thing we
you
was
hadn't
talking
cried.
about earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Same
You
thing
know,
we got on.
that touches me, and I just want to speak on that because I cry all the time. You know what I'm saying? And I know how the world look at me. You know how
And there's
people
nothing
see
wrong with
me.
being a crybaby.
I
ass nigga,
cry.
man.
I
That's just
cry.
you.
I'm
fucking with you. I'm
talking.
joking.
You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
joking.
That
I'm
don't
joking.
affect me.
I'm fucking with you.
You know what I'm saying? I cry all the time. I cry all the time to remain in myself. I cry all the time not to take a nigga head off. I cry all the time to ignore the bullshit. I cry all the time about my sins that I've committed to others in the past. And I cry and I ask the Lord for forgiveness. And Jesus cried before he took up the cross. So ain't nothing wrong with crying. So how you say the perspective thing, it's all to each his own.
Exactly.
To each his own.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But I cry, again, like I said, to pray that I don't take your head off.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like
Perspective to each his own.
all them years of not letting that out, it just turned into aggression towards people I ain't had to be aggressive towards.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But that, like you said, it's to each his own. I know I'm in control of myself, so I'm not never doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
you put it towards work.
I put it towards work, and I put it towards the people who need the aggression.
Right.
I never put it towards nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
You
I know
reciprocate the
I do
energy
other
that's
things.
given to you.
Exactly, and I double it. I don't even reciprocate. I'm a mirror. If you
Right.
treat me good, I'm gonna treat you great. If you treat me bad, I'm gonna treat you terrible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like crying, that's not it for me because there was many times when I could have cried and I just got past it, and that ain't how I choose. That ain't my outlet. Just how some people get sad and they eat chocolate a lot, or some people get sad and everybody
Work
has a
out,
thing that they
whatever.
do.
Right.
Whatever works for you, do it. I'm saying what works for me, and everybody. My two sons, they got certain things that are different with them. Everybody's different.
Right. Well, I
Would
gotta say,
would you want them to hold it in the way you do?
Well, I'm gonna teach them. I mean, like, perfect example. When my kid, boys, when y'all fall and scrape your leg or something, what do I tell y'all to do? Because it doesn't help it. You still gonna have the same pain. Come on. My son just fell the other day, cut his whole shit up. He saw, hold on, whoa. Are you dead? No. Can you walk? Come on, let's put peroxide on it. Let's get it right. Say,
Right.
look, daddy got scars. That ain't nothing. That's gonna be a dope scar in a minute. Come on.
Right.
But it's just me channeling that energy.
right.
Instead of that,
and I get that.
Remorseful tears are
feel me?
different
I
from
get
the
that.
type of tears you describe.
when somebody dies, a loved one, it's different tears.
What I was describing
would've
is
cried-
remorseful tears.
I would have cried when my man was in jail.
Yeah,
See, that's the
remorseful
difference.
tears from the game,
I ain't
from
gonna-
the street, from being tarnished out here from the world. I cry for the child in me. I cry for the kid in me that didn't get a break. I cry the kid for me that died out here in these streets.
And
I cry for that.
And this is what I'm gonna tell you about that. I ain't experienced that.
I know. I said to each his
Right.
own. You know what
I
I'm
didn't
saying?
experience that.
Right.
I was a kid with a
I
break.
came up in a hard New York.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I was a kid
whole
with a
different
break.
world.
Right.
I grew up in the hood. We grew up in the same hood.
Right.
But I chose to be more in the streets. I didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
I chose that. That's what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I can't say the kid in me died. I lived a good childhood. I chose to be in the street. I don't have remorse for shit. Only reason I don't have remorse because I never did bad shit to good people.
Well, you can't always
Do
meet
you have
the-
remorse for selling crack?
Fuck no.
You have no remorse
No,
for selling
I only
drugs,
sold-
robbing people, and any of the things that you
The
described
only
earlier.
robbery that I'm gonna tell you, I had no remorse for selling crack because I sold crack to crackheads that love crack.
So you don't repent.
I never.
Wait.
I never put,
So you don't repent.
let me finish answering that first
Nah,
question.
when there's a
I
choice,
never
there ain't
put
no
nobody-
victims
I
bigger
never
you
put-
can't apply.
I'm
Yeah, I never-
asking him that for a question, a
Look.
reason. He got crosses on his
he
his
double
thing.
crossed,
So I'm
that's a
just
fact.
trying to
I got a
understand. Does
brand.
the man
Look,
repent?
GIGPS, God is great and the paper straight.
He knows what repent means.
That's fact.
Right.
So
let's hear it.
I've never put anybody on crack that didn't want crack at all. I've never I wasn't a drug pusher.
So you don't repent for selling drugs and
No,
the
absolutely
things
not.
that it could have caused in the community?
No, absolutely not. The community was already what it was.
All right.
I sold
So when you sold
crack to
drugs
fiends.
to a fiend and they had children, like your children here, and they children did not eat or did not have a meal on their table or suffer from their parents being on drugs, you don't have no remorse or no repent for that child?
I'm gonna tell you something. I sold like hand-to-hand crack for a short period of time. I never got personal with my fingers, and I only sold weight. I sold weight to weight.
That's worse.
No, but I sold weight to weight, man,
Hold
so
on,
I can't
let me
repent for
That's
someone I don't
worse.
know.
That's like me saying I sold guns and I don't know who those guns shot. And I'm like me not being responsible for those guns. See, because this is the real life I really live.
I think
and
one
I
thing
know
is-
if I sold a gun to somebody, I was responsible for how many of those people touched that gun.
You think it's
how
too
many
deep
of those
into it.
people- You always
You
hold
think
on,
you're
hold
not
on.
talking?
You always gotta think
Are
deep.
Big, I gotta ask you, what if the gun shot a rapist?
It doesn't matter
Yes.
if you don't know whether it shot a rapist. The bottom
I'm
line
saying,
is,
what if it did?
if you sold a gun, you have to contemplate. Who did that gun go in hands? Who did it shoot? You're just saying one
got
point.
two- I got-
You're
yeah,
just saying,
somebody-
oh,
I
it
got-
might shoot
I
a
got
rapist.
races going on.
It might shoot
You
a rapist.
gotta think about the children that's making those Averex coats in Taiwan. You gotta think about the children that's making those Averex coats in Taiwan. You ain't repenting and mad at that.
If you explain it to me, how you know I won't repent?
You got it, but-
you didn't explain it
No,
to
I'm
me.
saying you're not repenting for that.
Because I don't know it.
Exactly.
I don't
You don't
know
know
it.
it. You don't
I
know
just
it. Time
spoke
to know
about
it.
something that you know
You
though.
take the time to know it.
You know.
No,
How did
I
I
don't
take
know
the
nothing.
time? You tell whatever you explain it
what
to
do I
me
know?
now
If fiends smoke
about the
crack?
Averex jackets, I will go study. But
And then
you
what, you
telling
gonna
me
bring Averex?
that you don't
'Cause I
know.
brought my
Wait, you
Balenciaga
saying
'cause
that
they
you
was
don't
fucking
know
kids.
that children
I
in
brought
the
my
community.
Balenciaga 'cause they was
You
fucking
know
kids.
that
Hold on,
children in
Bigga,
the
hold on.
community did not suffer
Bigga.
from their parents being on drugs.
Bigger,
No, I
bigger, hold
didn't-
on, hold
You
on.
didn't know that.
Bigger, hold on.
Me and you was from different times. I'm gonna tell you.
Big ol', hold
Me
on.
and you was from different times, right? Look,
Not
this is a
that
fact.
much.
No, I'm gonna tell you. Me and you was from different times.
Not that much.
The fiends that I sold to, their kids was grown already. That's a
Okay.
fact.
So you ain't.
And I sold for a
so
short
you
period
said
of
that
time.
you sold
But you said
weight.
you burn your
You said you
Balenciagas.
sold weight.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
So you don't
Because
know who
I don't
you
fuck with no
sold to.
pedophile shit. I don't fuck with no pedophile shit. Balenciaga had pedophile shit going on. You didn't know that?
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf.